Well, hello, good afternoon to all of you who've joined us wherever you are in the world. It won't take you too long to work out what sort of an occasion we have here. The build-up to this game has been fantastic, and you genuinely feel it as you sit within this stadium. After that build-up, you would be hard-pressed not to expect a game of really high standard. It is set, it should be really good. Boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely spread. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's there to retrieve it. It's run loose here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, right place, right time. Just a bit on the firm side. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Can he put it away? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Danger averted for now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes. And he's in on tries a shot!
Oh, that wasn't far away. I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Really well measured ball. There's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're off again. So deadlock still as the second half begins. referee's given it. Minutes played. Oh, great shot! Bruno Fernandes! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Gets into some space. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Time in for the first substitution of the game.
Number 3, coming on the field, number 9.
Up for a header!
Number
It's passed out! It's a goal!
Well, remember, there was a perfect time to score. I think we just witnessed it.
Lapadula at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
After 83 minutes is...
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's had it taken off him. Bruno Fernandes.
Being indicated.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Belts one. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
What we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan simply forgot to turn up with
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something
described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
I'm inclined to agree. 0-0 still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Shot a goal! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Now it's Foden. Bruno for the chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have their second corner now.
Opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
The most accurate pass. That's a nicely measured. Junior Messias! Time getting close now.
Foden, they'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's played it through.
Added time.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Junior Messias. Vitinho. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Looking for the run.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you.
Big header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Wriggles his way through. Junior Macias! Junior Macias! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Junior Macias deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
7,987.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Milan have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter. Foden. There they go, hunting again.
Junior Macias. Foden. Malinovsky.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's managed to get free.
Substitution.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the hit! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Is there, and he can pick it up. Out beyond the defence. He's got the shot away! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Mantap. Kosongan kayak itu.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given
Kecil
it
kosongan.
away.
Tak
Oh,
komeng
that's a key
untuk
interception.
terus play.
Bruno Fernandes.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bruno Fernandes.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Ekuban.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And the shot! He scored! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over surely. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He's in space and looking for options. Real chance! And he shoots! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And that's that. Milan came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end, they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Yeah, well... Good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Foden. Spread it left. Oh, that's a key interception. He was quick to react. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Foden. Petzela. He's tried one! That has been finished.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
There's the clearance. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. He's got the shot away! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Moved on forwards. So still we are where we began. It's still 0. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Unspectacular but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Interesting play, that is!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Loose pass, he's had a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. This is the time you need that pace.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cancella.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
Bruno Fernandes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Jauh offside akhir.
Deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's a nicely weighted pass. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Empoli certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's lost his man here.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And it's played forward. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking for the runner. Oh, played right into his... And the shot!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's searching through. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. So that's it. It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but
Good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Action has already started.
yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's the chance to counter. Couldn't quite squeak. Can he finish? That's what they could do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he was quick to react. Milan find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. As far as they're going to go. Bruno Fernandes, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here, in for the pieces! The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee's come over, it's a red card! Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Serdar Duda, Bruno Fernandes. No, that was never going to make it. Serdar. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Clears it out of harm's way, but they've got it again. Nice ball and he's in here. Can he put it away? Goal! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan get... And we reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Milan ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. The action has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Such a great finish! Rampant! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control. Move up a gear here. Bruno Fernandes. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it could be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Foden.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Bruno Fernandes! He scores! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Look at the Bruno Fernandes! And that's why.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Serdar. Bruno Fernandes. It's a loose ball. Foden! And he's missed it.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
That looks a decent ball. Great hit! Oh, great save! with their first corner, first in the game for either side actually. He's shooting! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Milan tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Ended up in no man's land. Now it's Foden. Serdar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's through the middle. Big chance! 1-on-1, there's the hit! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. The goal for...
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a shot! Sticks it away!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
And that is that. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Bruno Fernandes walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and the shot! nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Defence has got rid of that. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I'll be fascinated to see how the manager instructs Lorenzo Pellegrini to operate in this game, because you can see him playing very effectively as a number 6, a number 8, or a number 10, playing behind the striker. And he must be a nightmare to defend against with the way he's able to drift into wide areas and just keep everyone guessing. What a talent.
Okay, interesting. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Angelino. Bruno Fernandes. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. The Fed. Bruno Fernandes. Nava. And that could well leave a mark. The referee has just said play on. He's only too happy to take that back.
Well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Nava. Big chance! Goal! Milan! And that really is so impressive. Milan take the lead.
Yeah, just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, he's found Bruno Fernandes! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer for Milan after 37 minutes is number 24, Bruno Fernandes.
Milan grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a fabulous ball. And the finish! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Still plenty
Sa Roma.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Milan 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So off we go once more. Mancini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dika. Foden. And that pass has been well intercepted. MABAR. Zalewski. And Lefay. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's got the beating of his man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Yes.
And he's found the way. Bruno Fernandes! No, not quite. Cristante. Somewhat off target. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Footing. MABAR. And now the breakaway. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the...
Has a goal! It's loose, it's come back out! Oh, taken with style! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So time for change.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he was quick to react. And he's intervened well there. Lefay. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Number 59. Coming on the field. Number 92.
Mancini.
Number 20.
And it's Al-Sharawi. MABAR, given the lift of his goal. Bruno Fernandes. It's a good run down the right. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. There will be three officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Foden. In with the challenge, and that's it. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Bruno Fernandes taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you could join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport around here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Gets the shot away! And that is wildly off target. Good pressing, squeezing the play. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, easy pickings there. Catania
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, this is a great position. Real chance here. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's gone looking for safety. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's found some decent hits. And the follow-up. And it's played forward. So what can they make of this?
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Bruno Fernandes threads one in. Managed to get rid. That's gone loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Foden got a shot away. It's loose and there's a chance to shoot. And that is doing no harm at all.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Still be disappointed with that. Nice bit of trickery. MABAR. Bruno Fernandes.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reached the halfway point.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Yeah.
Milan can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Okay.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with fun! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Bruno Fernandes. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Foden. Decent shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Maldini. Now it's Patania. Great defending, strong and determined. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Cassina. Has a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Cassina gathers from the goal kick. Milan moments now away from seeing this one out. Bruno Fernandes. Nice ball and he's in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the volley. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. MABAR taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Yeah, it was never a match that was...
to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, super, tries a shot! Finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Politano. Who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Bruno Fernandes, Foden, Ramani, and it's Juan. Kvaratskhelia to Juan. Ramani and Di Lorenzo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Foden! Kvaratskhelia. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? It's loose and he's going for goal! He's got away with one there. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Spinazzola, Kvaratskhelia. Bruno Fernandes. Shot could be, he's got the shot away! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution has been here half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan hit themselves into the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Milan come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Oh, that was vital. Ongisa. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Simeone. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Showing good feet. Oh, good chance! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Milan after 63 minutes is number 17, Phil Foden.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Foden. Great Bouquet, put it away! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he was quick to react.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Foden. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistake.
And the shot! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fires it in low. And the shot! And that has been cleared. He's cut it out. Was alert to it. Kvaratskhelia. Picked up, there's the hit! Got to be quick to recover this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They get a throw in. And there goes the final whistle. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Foden picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan have some very strong runners from it.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to... And the shot! In he goes again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Straight at the keeper.
Bowden might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Foden. Bruno Fernandes. And he was quick to react.
Bruno Fernandes, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. This is promising. Foden! He's done very well to get to that.
Bowden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, shooting chance! Quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
It's Bruno Fernandes. Tries a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Foden.
Look at the space. Bruno Fernandes! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Foden and the shot! Foden is flagged offside. Pedro Obiang.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's gone forward. So what can they make of this? Foden. And they can counter here. Always onto this. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Added time.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Some first half thoughts?
Milan merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
the defenders.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Now he's off and running. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's a good foot in there. Bruno Fernandes. He is through here. Has a goal! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 54 minutes is number 17, Bill Hogan.
Milan have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, there's a chase on. A real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Foden looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Foden. There's the hit! Yes! And surely that settles it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such good position.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bruno Fernandes. Foden pinches it off him. Well timed, excellent interception. He's found a way through. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
They've managed to get it away. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And the number on the board is 3. Nava. He has found the way through. He's won! Now, who's going to be first to this? Real chance! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
The goal scorer for Milan.
And time is up. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Foden.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Has a goal! On the ball's and the follow-up! Oh, that wasn't far away.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Boxing forward.
Sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan gain their reward with an early goal. Stood up well to him there. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Foden. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, Foden, hits one, it's in, hot knife through butter, they have done it again, and that's it, that was always inevitable. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nava. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Played it long.
Pretty robust defending.
Nava. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Fernandes. Foden! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Foot in. Now it's Foden. Nava. Foden. To Bruno Fernandes.
At a time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Milan are cruising in at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're just settling back into this second half. And the counter is on. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Gets into some space. Drilled in low. Nava. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Bruno Fernandes, Foden, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack and just change the rhythm up front.
So is this the start of a comeback? Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Nava. Bruno Fernandes. Nava. Up to 75 minutes. He's picked his way through. Taken back almost at once. Bruno Fernandes. Heads one in. Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. Real chance. It's in. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
For Milan, after 89
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Number 11, coming on the field, number 82, number 10. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
So that's it. It is all over. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Bruno Fernandes taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan have...
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport around here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really unfortunate.
Lazaro. Now it's Zapata. Zapata! Just off target.
Duvan Zapata really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And it's Zapata. Now it's Lazaro. Lazaro gets flagged offside. Most accurate pass. Zapata. Well, they can break here. No goals as yet.
register while that's the case.
There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Milan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Milan going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. And the shot!
Decent enough try.
Nava did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. Cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Zapata.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
He's felt that, hasn't he? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Nava. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and he's had a shot! He has got it! Two and threatening to pull clear! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Look, if you defend so carelessly, it's going to prove costly, and to afford that sort of room to somebody, you know, what are they expecting to get away with it? It's not going to happen.
To look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Look at the space here. There's the shot. Now
substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's good alertness. Now it's Foden. Bruno Fernandes is flagged offside. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Foden. MABAR. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Fernandes. Just 5 minutes left. And the shot's decent hit. It's loose and there's a Foden. Oh, that is rather wayward. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, this is a great Foden! That is decidedly lacking. And he's managed to get free. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Bruno Fernandes claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside are very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Foden. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 17, Foden.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bruno Fernandes. Foden. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not getting picked out.
And the counter is on. Tovan. Nava. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Nava. Bruno Fernandes! Camera.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great shots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but loved the finish.
Bruno Fernandes deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Get a throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Lah sing anjing sopo?
Nava.
Gong. Kancing sopo sing biasane ya ora kancingan rek.
Bruno Fernandes. Foden.
Wong ngancing kon buruk piye
Added
carane?
minutes has been indicated.
It's a loose ball. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Milan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. Bruno Fernandes. Milan are still that goal to the good. Perez. Ejibue. He's had it taken off him. Nava being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Driving forward, Foden. And the shot's on here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, JAGO. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
An adventure to go further ahead, but it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Bruno Fernandes. Foden! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes has given away a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Milan are down to 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Coming on the field is number 2.
Now it's Foden. He has found the way through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Now it's Foden. And the shot! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! That was a given. It always was.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
The goal scorer for Milan.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
Number 13.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Added minutes
Well, I think
has
if
been
they're going to have any
indicated.
hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He's tried one! Foden! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is that. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Foden picking up the Man of the Match award and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Tim?
Yeah, they had a game.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is the game that marks the halfway point. Now it's key. And the shot! Pass has gone astray. react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Amrabat. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected. Oh, here's a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And they can counter here. Biragi. Keane. That's good running with the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for
And
the
after
second.
45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Biragi. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Played down the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
649.
Keane. Oh, there's the clearance. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now this could be a chance. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal scorer for Milan.
So time for
After
change.
67
And
minutes
this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 42.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Milan break the deadlock.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Throw in.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Foot in. It's a throw-in. A famous win, all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. MABAR.
Milan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He's gone for goal! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
2 up. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion.